Hey, good morning, everybody. It's Brad with BOLO Pickers. Hope you're having a good Monday morning. Today, we're here to do some pulls for eBay. I think we had 5 orders from yesterday. We have been shipping all weekend, and there's our pile to go out. We've got a couple totes there, and what we're going to do is pull these orders today, go through how we're going to send them out, and let's get started. So the first item going out today is actually down here. It's probably hard to see with this crazy lighting we got back here. Who remembers these? This is an ab roller from I can't remember when they were made. Let's see if it says. It's just a vintage ab roller. And I paid $3.99 for this at Salvation Army. Actually, no, it was a little thrift store near the Salvation Army, and it sold for $19.99 plus the buyer paid shipping. So a nice little flip there. The handles do come off. I'll try to show you here if I can. The handles do come off, so it makes the shipping a heck of a lot easier, and it fits in like a 10 by 10 box. So we will get that shipped out. We'll put our awesome Snake Mountain back here. Surprised it hasn't sold yet. That's from He-Man. That's from my era of stuff. So the second I saw it, I knew what it was, and that wasn't too bad. So okay, next up we have a Belkin Tune-Base FM transmitter, and this is in BS1B4. Which is right here, and I believe there's another Masters of the Universe back there. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's a card game. It's a He-Man card game. But what we're looking for is this guy, this Belkin transmitter here, and that I paid 99 cents for at Goodwill, and it sold for $12.99 free shipping. Next up, this is the first cassette that I think I've ever sold. It's in BS1B3. This is Grease original soundtrack, 1978. And we paid, I don't know, a quarter for this. And it sold for $7.97. Let's see if we can find it. Oh, it's right there. There we go. So that's a pretty good flip. And I've never sold cassettes before, but for whatever reason, I know Grease sells. Well, I know why Grease sells. Everybody loves that movie. Fun fact about myself, I'm not sure I've ever seen the movie all the way through. So I know parts of it, but I don't know. So, don't hate me for that. So Grease is going out $7.97, free shipping, paid a quarter for it. Next up is Jenga Gold. This is an item that we sent in. It's from Toys R Us, and we sent this in to Amazon and then got it back, and then had to sell it on eBay because it just never sold on Amazon. So that's what it looks like there. I don't remember what we paid for it at Toys R Us, to be honest for you. Who really knows? It's been a long time, but they were in Amazon for a long time. We put them on eBay, and it's been up on eBay for a little while. This sold for $20 and the buyer paid shipping. We had to answer a lot of questions on this last night. The buyer was communicating with us very heavily, wanted to know if it was yard size, wanted to know what it was made out of. I think it was 5 or 6 messages in the end, but my wife handled that, and we just answered the questions best we could, and they ordered it, and they sent us a message this morning that said they can't wait to get it. So we're gonna get it shipped out to them right away. Okay. Let's see, where else are we? Oh, we've got one last item. Not a ton going out today, but this is just sales from Sunday because we've been shipping all weekend. This is a Panasonic Thin AM FM radio, and it is in, I think I see it, BS2E4. Yeah, it's right here. It's got this cool, small radio. I'll show you when I get it open here. It's a cool little radio. The antenna is in good shape. It does go up. The downside is the clock doesn't work right there. It's kind of hard to see. The clock doesn't work, but it came with this cool cover. This cost me less than $1 at that first estate sale that I did, and that item sold for $12 with free shipping. The good news is this and this and this are all going to ship first class. We're going to bubble wrap these and then slide them into, this will go in a padded mailer, this will go in a padded mailer, this will probably also go in a padded mailer if it will fit. If it won't, we'll put it in a poly bag. That should be okay. And then these are going to go priority mail, depending on what box I can find for that, because it's that small, thin kind of box. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to gather up how we're going to ship these, and then I'm going to show you guys that, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, so I'm going to go over how we're going to ship the 5 items going out today. So I'm going to turn you around here, and really there was nothing too challenging today. We've got the grease cassette. We bubble wrapped it. It was with the small bubble wrap, and we bubble wrapped it, taped it. You can see it's nice and thick. We're going to slide that down into there with our thank you card, and that will go out first class. This is the AM/FM radio, same thing, small bubble wrap here, and usually we do the small bubble wrap on the more delicate items. So we put that there. That will slide into that bubble mailer and ship first class. This is the Belkin. Use the small bubble wrap as well, and it's going to slide into a little bigger padded envelope. That's an eBay padded envelope, and I think I got those with our coupon that you get every quarter if you have a store on eBay. Here's the Jenga Gold. I found this small thin box, put some bubble around it. We'll throw a thank you card down in there, and that will ship out just like that. And then last but not least, here is the ab slide. I used the big bubble wrap on this because I don't want it to bang around in the box. And you see the box has got a little bit of space here. But I wrapped the main unit, then I wrapped the handles together, slid those down in there, put a thank you card, or a thank you sticker anytime that we bubble wrap something. I'll go back and do it on these. We put a thank you sticker on there, just adds a little touch. And then I'm going to put some of the bubbles down into here to fill that box, and then we will ship these out. So not a bad day. Not a bad day for a Sunday, and as you saw, we had a couple totes to ship out at the very beginning there. So it's going to be 3 totefuls going to the post office. Now a lot of people probably do post office pickups. We used to do that when we ship from our house, but in our current location where our bookstore's at, our postal carrier comes like 15 minutes before we open, so nobody's really here. We are, but they never knock on the door, and then they just leave a note that says basically they say they picked it up when they really didn't. So I usually just run it every day down to the post office before I do other things. Not the most efficient way, but they scan it right in front of me, so I know that we're going to get the tracking number uploaded right away, and that's going to keep us in great standing with eBay at that top seller thing. So guys, thank you so much for watching my videos. I'm new to it, so the videos are a little bit less polished than some others. However, we've got a new logo that we just came out with that's really cool. You should see it somewhere, as I'm going to ask you guys to subscribe to the channel if you like it. Give us a thumbs up, comment your questions, comment your thoughts, and we will just keep making videos, and we will get a little bit better each time. So we will see you guys out there. Hey, good morning. It's Brad with BOLO Pickers. Today is Tuesday. We have some eBay orders to pull. We had, I think, 6 orders. We had 6 orders, but only 5 paid, so we're going to pull the 5 that have paid. If this is your first time seeing our channel or seeing me, my name is Brad. My wife Angela and I run a full-time online reselling business. We also work out of the back of our bookstore, which you can see here. And I'll spin you around a little bit. This is what our back room looks like. So we do that as well. But today's about eBay. We're going to grab some eBay pulls and talk about what we sold, how much we paid for it, and how we're going to ship it. So let's get started. All right, first item up is a very cheap item. These we bought at Walmart, and I want to say we paid $1/4 for them. They're little 5-star pencil holders. We have like 5 or 6 of them. We tried to sell them on Amazon. It didn't, for whatever reason, they didn't sell. So we listed them up on eBay once they came back. Sold for $5.99 plus free ship. They'll go in a poly bag, so they're going to cost us like $2.80 to ship out. So we are going to make a couple bucks on those. Nothing great though. Next item is a Life. It's called Fine Life Disc Repair Kit. The buyer paid $12.16 plus shipping. BS1E2. So let's find it. And it's right there. And we're going to do that. If you hear sounds, it's because Tiffany's down there opening boxes loudly. And she's doing some returns from Amazon. We paid $1.99 for that disc repair kit there that you can see right there. Alright, and the next item up, we bought these at Walmart, and probably wouldn't buy them again, but they were on clearance. They're kind of bulky. It says $18 on there, but I believe when we paid for these, they hadn't put the new labels on, and we paid $11 for them. But the buyer on eBay paid $34, and it's free shipping, which will cost us about $10 or $11 to ship that out. So not a whole lot of money being made there, and kind of a pain. So that's one that we probably wouldn't do again. Let's see, another item we sold here is the Bath & Body Works Moonlight Path Ultra Shea Body Cream. This sold for $10.20 with free ship. So we'll seal that up in a poly bag, and then we'll probably put it in maybe a small box so it doesn't get squished, and all the stuff comes out of it. Protect it a little bit there. And I think we paid 69 cents for that at Goodwill. And our final item is down probably where Tiffany's at, the Backyard Poultry. Backyard Poultry. So these got donated into the store, and they are in, let's see here, BP1. Such a clever name for Backyard Poultry. And they are back in this corner. A little tough to get to, but not bad. That one's really light. See, we sold some of your magazines. Oh, there we go. I'll take these with me. Buyer paid $21.86, and they paid for shipping, which is going to be like $19, which is way more than you would expect for magazines. But because they have advertisements in them, we can't ship them media mail, so they get to go out. See, there's an advertisement right there. So these have to go out priority mail, and they're heavy, so that's why the buyer had to pay so much. So that is it going out for us today, and most of this stuff is going to be pretty easy to ship. The mead, like I said, poly bag, it's going to cost us less than $3. The repair kit will go probably in a bubble mailer as well, and it's going to go first class, so it's probably going to cost us about $3.50. This we'll put in a small box, probably going to be close. It's 8 ounces, so it's going to be close to being first class, but it's probably going to ship for about $5. And then this item is going to go into a box, and it's probably going to cost us, like I said, around $10 to ship. We'll try to get it as low as we can. It's not really heavy, but it's kind of a bulky size. And then these will go out priority mail. We'll put them in a smaller box, and we will ship those out as is. No extra steps needed for that. So thanks for watching the video, guys. Give us a thumbs up if you like it. Subscribe. It should be somewhere up here, and we will talk to you guys soon.